From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, time once again for The Horse's Mouth here on Buzz TV. Of course, at my bar, at Tommy Max. We're talking about growing business. We're talking a little financing. My friend Patrick is here from Heritage Capital Group. We're going to have a good time right here at the bar. Brought to you by our friends at Heritage Capital Group. And great to have them on board. Let's welcome in the panel. JP Solmes is here.
Pleasure to be here, sir.
Premier Outdoor USA. How are you, JP?
I'm doing well. Yourself, sir?
I'm doing wonderful. Thanks for the time. Tell us about Premier Outdoor and what you're into.
Sure. What we do at Premier is we manufacture and retail hot tubs, swim spas, and outdoor kitchens.
Okay.
Started about in 2018, wanted to disrupt the industry. The owner actually bought a hot tub for about 28 grand and thought, yeah, it's a beautiful hot tub, but $28,000?
Yeah, right.
So he went back to the drawing board 2 years later, a lot of mistakes, and then perfected it.
Yeah.
Launched in 2020, and now we're one of the largest retailers of hot tubs in the United States.
Cool. What other businesses have you been involved in prior to
Premier? I was an investment banker for 18 years, so I ran a private fund of money and in Canada, and we funded everything from tech to real estate, and I did that for 18 years and got a little tired of it, I think, and sold the shares in my business, and then I went back to a family business. I grew up in logistics and warehousing.
Okay.
So I ran a couple of agencies for United Van Lines and Atlas Van Lines, and met the owner of Premier Outdoor through a consulting agreement. So
nice.
Very fortunate, very lucky, and I love Jacksonville.
Yeah, no
Just
doubt.
love it.
No doubt. I think my next guest loves it too. Hey, Patrick, how are you, brother?
Good to see you.
Good to see you, man, from Heritage Capital,
That's
of
right.
course. When you hear businesses like that, man, I'm sure
exciting.
It starts
Absolutely.
churning, right?
It's just exciting. I mean, think from 20 to 23, and they're now the largest.
Yeah.
One of the largest for sure in the country.
In the country.
Yes, sir.
And I'm sure, I think we were chatting a little bit before, but getting into the cold water.
Yeah.
I mean, a whole new growth engine for this company, and you just see that all over the place, and especially in Jacksonville is a great city to be building that.
It sure is.
Anyway.
It sure is.
We saw it as athletes. Cold tub's nothing new, but for the home user now, it's huge. Huge market.
It's enormous. It really is. It's a game changer for us.
Yeah, absolutely. Fontaine Lemaistre is here from Everbank.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
Hey, congrats! You're the new stadium name again.
Thank you. Yeah,
All right, lock down the bank, baby.
Very excited about that.
Are you guys excited about the move and everything?
Super excited. So, some of you may remember us from about 7 years ago, Everbank, and then we became TIAA Bank. And TIAA made a decision to sell us, and we've been purchased by a new group of investors and rebranded back to Everbank. And it's a whole new chapter for us. We're very excited, and we've got the Everbank name that's familiar to everybody in Jacksonville back on the stadium. A little easier to say, rolls off the tongue a little easier. Yeah. And so it's a whole new resurgence for us.
And you got an automatic tagline built in, right? Lock down the bank.
Locked up the bank.
I mean, it's huge.
I think the stadium's always going to have to be sponsored by a bank.
I think so. I like it. That's great. That's fantastic. When you look at different businesses that are growing, and they come to you looking for finance, and obviously, they've got to be well positioned and whatnot. But what, aside from the numbers, what do you try to look for?
Yeah, we just look for a great business plan, someone who has got a good idea. Hopefully, someone who's got a track record with some experience. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the business that if they're an entrepreneur starting up. But, there's options for mature businesses out there. There's options for startup businesses from SBA lending. And so really it kind of runs the gamut, whether you're an entrepreneur starting something up, if you're a company with $500 million in revenue, there's options for you. And not just us, but a lot of great banks here in the market.
How about, Patrick, when companies, I don't know if Premier does it, but they're looking for bolt-ons, right? Adding companies to grow and grow and grow, right? I mean, that's a big part of the way you can really get those multiples up there. Is that
And that's
correct?
a big part of what I do is I have a number of clients that I actually do find bolt-ons for them, and so that's a lot of what I do today, and it's a great way to grow. You can grow organically, or you can grow through acquisition, and bolt-ons is just an easy, good way to do that.
I mean, when you hear Premier go from 2020 to now to be in the fourth,
Unbelievable.
Everything had to click.
Right.
Right people, right product, right branding, right market, everything, right?
Absolutely. And I was going to say, one of the other things I'm sure that most of us are looking for is a good management team in place.
Yeah.
Solid people that are helping run the company.
Absolutely. And JP, what's your role other than being the pretty face going on marketing trips like this one?
Yeah, I'm actually the president of the company.
Okay.
So
Cool.
sort of all aspects from sales, marketing to making the kitchens. You got to dig deep and get down there and get your hands dirty.
Yeah, absolutely. How about do you guys deal with any of those? What's that thing you put in the pool you can swim against it?
Swim spa.
Do you guys, is that what you were talking about before?
Yeah, they are. It's kind of funny because when I first took over, I thought a swim spa, and it's this like huge piece of equipment, and I didn't realize the popularity of it. And I thought, why would people want a swim spa? And sure, it's very for athletes, and it works well, and the exercise and all that sort of stuff. But the maintenance of it, the cleanliness, it's so easy to maintain.
Okay.
And now, if you're looking at $80,000-$100,000 to put in a pool, that's just the beginning of for a person who's had 3 pools of your problems. And this is they've been taken off, and we're very fortunate to.
Is that a pretty big market, though?
It's a huge market. It's not pretty big. It's huge. Enormous. It's
well, I'd rather
enormous.
swim in my pool against that than go out in the ocean and get bumped by it.
Yes, that is.
I can't
That you can't see. That's right.
It scared me to death,
Yeah,
right?
that is
Come
true.
back.
That is true.
Yeah, we'll go back. Be walking on water if that happens. Well, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate you guys. Best of luck. Lock down the bank, baby. We're winning 6-3 after this weekend. Yes, Jags beat Pittsburgh.
Jags.
Let's go, Jags. Absolutely. All right, that'll do it for us this time around. Make sure you check out all their great profiles at iwannabuzz.com. You'll see this conversation. You'll see hundreds of more conversations at that website. And guess what? Everybody is welcome to have a seat at my bar. So until next time, y'all stay safe and be cool out there. We'll see you right here on the Horse's Mouth. Cheers.
The team at Heritage Capital Group is special because it's a collection of people across the spectrum.
We have people who have been in the shoes of owners that are looking to buy and sell, and professionals that have executed transactions helping buy and sell companies for decades.
I think when you talk to us, see what our experience is, see what our skills are, see the reach that we have, you'll be very happy with the recommendation.